I love you, Allah.
In the time of Musa alayhi salam, Ibn Qudama mentions this story in Kitab al-Tawabin. At the time of Musa alayhi salam, there was a drought. Allah commanded him to alleviate the drought, to get rain, take all the people, everyone, the whole population, take them outside into an open field and pray and ask Allah for rain. So they go out there and they beg and they cry and they ask Allah for rain, and it won't rain. Musa alayhi salam asked Allah, "Oh Allah, it won't rain. We did exactly what you asked us to do, Ya Allah, but it won't rain." Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Musa alayhi salam, there's one person in this crowd that hasn't repented yet. There's one person in this crowd that hasn't repented, hasn't come back to me yet. Musa alayhi salam turns around to the people and says, there's one person here who hasn't repented, hasn't turned back to Allah, and it is not raining because of that person. That person, whoever he or she was, Allah knows, standing there hearing this, thought to themselves, it's because of me. And at that moment, that person realized what they had done, what they were doing. So in their heart, that person turns back to Allah and asks Allah, "Oh Allah, please forgive me," in their heart. And says, "Oh Allah, please don't embarrass me and announce me in front of everyone. I'm sorry, I messed up. I didn't realize what I was doing." And it starts to pour. It starts to pour. It starts to rain like crazy. Everyone's celebrating and running around and dancing and screaming and happy. Musa alayhi salam, because he's Musa alayhi salam, he turns back to Allah and he says, "Oh Allah, what changed?" Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells Musa alayhi salam, before it was not raining because of that person, now it solely rains because of that person. Now I've made it rain, now I'm sending down this rain and this blessing from Allah, simply, solely for my love for this person, because out of my love for this person. Musa alayhi salam, because he's Musa alayhi salam, says, "Oh Allah, tell me who that is. I'd like to see this person. I'd like to meet this person." This is a very remarkable human being. To be so disobedient to Allah at one moment, to where Allah will deprive everybody of rain because of the sin of that person. And then a second later to become so beloved to Allah, Allah will shower His blessings upon everyone because of that one person. I want to see this person. I want to meet this person. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, "Oh Musa, when he was sinful, I didn't disclose his identity and tell you who he was. Now that he's come back to me, you think I'm going to tell you who he is so that you know his previous sins? No way." This is our relationship with Allah.